Hey, Ashley Gardino with Tracy Hauser team in Cobalt Realty. Very excited about this video. We got Santa Clarita, Mr. Mayor Smyth here to talk with us today about a few things that he finds important about Santa Clarita Valley. Let's start with saying thank you.
You're welcome.
Let me ask you first, how long have you lived in Santa Clarita Valley?
I would say my whole life.
Okay.
More or less.
Okay.
My parents moved here in the early 70s. My dad was hired as the principal of Placerita Junior High School.
Nice. So safe to say you care about the city and what happens to it.
I thought it was a big deal when we got rid of the onion fields and we opened Granary Square and Miller's Outpost was open. You probably bought your dolphin shorts, there
I'm much
as
too
well.
young for that.
Clearly, of course.
Okay, so how did you get involved with the city?
I tell people I talk to I was never involved in ASB or student government or young political clubs or anything. But when I graduated from college, my dad was running for the city council. So I kind of got involved helping him. After serving on his campaign, I really began to get involved in the community in a different way than just living here. And from there, it all just, like I said, kind of happened organically that a few years later, I was elected to the city council in 2000, the first go around, and have been basically involved one way or another since.
Well, we love having you. So
well, thank you.
You're welcome. Can you tell me 3 of your favorite things about living in Santa Clarita?
The best thing about this city is the people. I imagine we probably have more charities and nonprofits per capita than any other city in California. I mean, if there is a cause that you are passionate about, it is very likely that there is an organization already established here in this community. And we have such an amazing, giving community. You also think about with the tragedy in Vegas, and we had a lot of Santa Clarita residents that were impacted by that. And when you saw how the city and Real Life Church kind of joined together for a prayer vigil, a support vigil, however you want to describe it, and there were thousands of people that showed up just to kind of wrap their arms around those who were impacted and let them know that we love you, we support you, we may not know you, but this community comes together. And then just lastly, earlier in November, we dedicated our Fallen Warriors Monument, which honors, at this point, all of the sons of Santa Clarita who have been killed in every conflict since World War II. And to see the parents and the families of those kids, really, whose names were on the wall, to know that their community is there, and we put a monument there, and we honored them, and we put our arms around them and showed how much this community loves and knows and appreciates their sacrifice. That's really what the essence of this town is.
Okay, what are 3 of your favorite things coming to Santa Clarita?
All right, so we'll do a little bit more. A couple great things. First,
okay.
We're going to have the new sheriff's station. It's going to be opened up on Golden Valley Road.
Super excited.
The current station, I think, was designed by Mike Brady, in the 1970s, and doesn't quite fit the needs, not only from a size perspective, but the infrastructure, the layout, all of the things that that our sheriffs need to continue to serve our community. Secondly, in Canyon Country, we're going to be completing our new community center. There on the corner of Sierra Highway and Soledad, and that's going to be another great major improvement to that corner that they can be proud of. And then lastly, we're working on a new library in Saugus. It's not a traditional library anymore. You're going to have meeting rooms and classrooms and a lot of different ways. Even though it still will be a library, it's going to be a 2018. 2019 library.
Okay, I saw a post that you posted the other day that was special to me, seeing as I have a lot of family members on the fire department. And you said it was not by accident that we didn't lose any buildings and nobody was harmed. I thought it was really important and it was really special that you recognize the hard work from the city and the fire department.
Well, and I appreciate that because I did say that it's not by accident, because again, we have amazing professional public servants here, whether it's first responders, city employees. We have a lot of folks who are first responders, but in other parts of the county, but live here, and they don't hesitate to step in and to take care of their community. When we hear from our fire officials, our law enforcement about what they're doing, what our deputies are doing. Just for last council meeting, we honored another one of our deputies who had hit the century mark for DUI arrests, in a year, and that's somebody who is putting his life on the line every day to go out and get drunk drivers. And to be able to nominate someone like that who lives in the community, who drives in the community, it all goes back to what I said earlier about it being the people of Santa Clarita and the heart that this city really has for one another. Just a few anecdotes about the city. We've been voted the most business-friendly city in LA County out of 88 cities. We were voted, I think, the 10th healthiest city in the country this year, along with being the 12th happiest city.
Well, thank you really so much. I know.